Hi, welcome back to Life in My 20s, where we talk about life in my 20s unedited. I know it seems a little seductive the way that I'm laying, and then I'm in bed, but it's just not, okay? I think it's just the fact that it looks like I have yitties and I don't, but anyway, really weird way to start this video, but we're real around here, so we're not starting it over. Today I want to talk about friendships in your 20s. Unfortunately, this won't be completely unedited because my timer went off. Today we're talking about friendships in your 20s because, oh my gosh, I feel like this is like one of the hardest parts about being in your 20s, being young, growing up, all of the things. And I was talking to my therapist a lot today about friendships in my 20s and how ever since I was a kid, I feel like I just go through cycles of people. And not like that sounds bad. Let me explain. Not like I use people and then dump them away. I have just actually struggled to like connect with someone long term. Like I haven't had any huge falling outs with friends. It's just like we become friends and we get really close and then it just kind of slowly fizzles out. Some longer than others, like some lasted longer than others. But I have just struggled so much with friendship for so long, and I'm tired of that being the normal. And I'm married now, which makes things a little bit different because I have like a built-in best friend. But you need, oh my gosh, you need friends that aren't your spouse. But I've just been in I've dealt with a lot of loss with friends lately, just growing apart, things happening, just, especially at this age, like why is everybody, not why is, but like everybody's doing things and getting married and growing up and figuring out who they are, and that's so great. But I guess my question is, why does it make it so hard to maintain friendships? Like, everyone is just doing their own thing, and that's great. But like, some of y'all have besties that you hang out with constantly, and I don't know. I'm not complaining necessarily about not having friends, because what I realized when I was sitting today in therapy is that I don't know how I got to it. Maybe my therapist said something or I said something. First we were talking about the kind of people that I attract and getting really deep with it and realizing that like I need to look for friendships that will uplift me. So that's something really important to remember, because in your 20s, you're usually trying to figure out what you want to do and who you want to be. And I think finding friends that have the same values as you when it comes to that, have similar interests to you, you feel like you're on the same wavelength, is really important. But what we discovered, me and my therapist, or what I discovered, sorry, my brain's a little bit fried, was that she said maybe you just exist for a while, something like that. And I was like, one of my favorite summers of my entire life was summer 2022, and it was the first time I had been single. I was, for a long period of time, I was 19. The summer before I met my husband. Yes, I got married young. No, I don't want to talk about it. Meaning, like, would do it again, but y'all are gonna call me crazy. But anyway, I was 19, met my husband later that summer, and like everyone says, not later that summer, later that year, everyone says, once you're content, you find your person. Baby, I was ready to be single for 6 years. I was like, if I don't even meet anyone until I'm 25, that's okay. Because that summer, I decided it's okay if I'm alone. It's okay if I'm alone for a while. And I'm not saying, like, force yourself to be alone. Don't try to go out and make friends. But I guess what I'm saying is learn to exist in this time. Because, yes, put yourself out there. Yes, go places to meet people that have similar interests in you. But also learn how to live with yourself. Because I think the hardest times where I wish I had friends are the times where I don't want to be alone with myself. That summer, I decided I need to learn how to be alone, because I had dated people all throughout high school, and when you date people all throughout high school, you kind of like morph into like who you think you should be for them. And I said, okay, I'm gonna learn who I am. And it was it's only been a few years, but like to this day, one of the most beautiful experiences I've ever had. It was such a beautiful summer. I went to the library and I read books by myself on the balcony. I went to the public pool and brought a book and read and swam by myself. Like, you can go eat dinner by yourself. You can go on a walk you can be by yourself, and that's okay. And this doesn't apply to everyone, because some of y'all do need to get out there and meet people, okay? But I'm in this place where I feel like friendships are really struggling for me right now, but at the same time, I haven't been with myself in a while. So maybe this is encouragement for you. Learn to be with yourself. Learn to live with yourself. There's so many things that I love to do. I have so many hobbies, like making videos, and I just planted little baby plants. I posted a video about gardening in my 20s. It's been amazing. If you don't have hobbies, go find some hobbies. Discover who you are. Read books. Go on walks. There's so many things you can do without spending money. But you can also go on a coffee date or take yourself to dinner. Like, learn a new language. Do something, because I think a lot of times it's really easy to be like, I don't have friends, this sucks. And I really think like finding friendship with yourself is so important to finding friends later. I really hope that we all find good friendships. But the time I'm in right now, and the time that you're probably in if you're still watching this, is not that. And that's okay. It's so okay to like be alone and learn who you are, so that way when you do find these friendships, you know who is for you. You know what I mean? You'll know yourself so well that you'll know immediately if someone is or isn't for you, and if you're for them too. But friendships are hard, and knowing yourself is so important. So find friendship with yourself. As I'm doing, I'm really trying to find friendship with myself and learn to be alone, because especially, we're going to shift a little bit here, being married gives you kind of an identity crisis. I love being married and I love my husband and I wouldn't change it, but I forgot who I was for a while. I didn't do things I wanted to do. I did things that we wanted to do. And now I'm like, okay, it's actually okay if we're both home in the evening and don't spend the evening together. Like, I can go do my own thing. It's okay if I have hobbies that don't include him. So if you're married, this is, a key to you. Go figure out who you are on your own. Not like leave and go figure it out, but like take some time to be by yourself. And I think that friendship with yourself is really beautiful. And if you're a Christian, you'll also find a deep friendship with God. And things will just start to unfold. And I feel like I'm hoping one day, soon in my 20s, I will find people who I feel like are on the same path that I am. And I'll be ready for them and they'll be ready for me. So let me know down below. Actually, this is so fun. I love that there's you guys can talk back. Let me know, what is something that you're gonna go do after this video to be with yourself? Don't make it dirty, okay? But like something you're gonna do to spend time with yourself. Maybe it's read a book, maybe it's gardening, maybe it's sewing, maybe it's thrifting, maybe it's cleaning up your kitchen, maybe it's cleaning out your fridge, maybe it's going on a walk, maybe it's, we got a little baby pool, maybe it's relaxing in a baby pool. They're $30 at Walmart right now for a 10-foot baby pool. Go get one. Like, go discover new parks locally. Go have a picnic with yourself at the different parks. There's so many things. And I think we have a world that convinces us we have to be doing things all the time, spending money, being aesthetic. We don't. Okay? I hope this is helpful for someone, because this is just the epiphany that I had in therapy. If you struggle with putting yourself out there and this video is not for you, that's okay, baby. Put yourself out there. Go places. This is my advice. If you are like, I need to make friends right now, I can't do this lonely thing. Whatever type of friends you want, go places where they would be. If you want godly friends, go to church. If you want friends that love they're, I don't know, was just my first guess. If you want friends that like to read, get in a book club. If you like, there's so many choices, you know what I mean? Get in some Facebook groups. There's like, I'm such an old lady, I love Facebook groups. There's Facebook groups for everything. Okay, get in there, play ball. Okay, all right, I gotta go, but let me know what y'all are gonna do to spend some time with yourself. Okay, today is June 20th, Friday, 2025. I don't know why I always say it in that weird order. It's 6:40 p.m. And now, that was weird order. I like glitched. And I'll see y'all later.